Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings. This is going to be a bi-weekly advice reading covering the weeks of December 19th and December 26th, 2016. I have some travel time planned, and so I just wanted to make sure that you have messages covering both this week as well as the next. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you very much for joining me. Please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Make sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings, because sometimes they resonate better with you than your sun sign when we're talking about general readings. And all three readings together should be able to give you a bigger picture view as to what may be coming up for you. Check out the New Year special if you're interested in that. It's a 20% discount off of yearly readings as well as 6-month forecasts. And you can get them for yourself. You can get them as a gift for someone. Of course, they have to be open to getting a reading. And any other type of readings, all the links are in the description box below. So Virgo. Okay, Virgo, look at you. Some amazing cards here. Definitely dealing with soulmates, commitments happening during this time. I feel love life is very strongly aspected for a lot of you, but also progress moving forward in all areas of your life really show up when it comes to whatever it is that you've been working on that you're really committed to. So your current situation or your main focus is the Nine of Cups. Now the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, okay? This is a yes answer. This is getting your wish with something. It is a minor arcana card, so it talks about, it can be several little things that come true for you, or it can be a big wish that's happening for you. But whatever this is, you have really worked really hard on it, and it's pretty much credit is due to you, okay? With minor arcana, things are more within our hands rather than, the hands of God or the universe. So we're making things happen. And with the Nine of Cups, this is a direct yes answer. So whatever you've been contemplating, whatever you've been thinking about for quite some time and going back and forth on, this is your yes answer. This is yes, go for it. Yes, try that. For others, this is definitely something happening for you that makes you really happy. This is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. It is also a card of abundance. Okay, it's not that you have what you need, you have a lot more than that. It's a wish coming true, okay, pretty much for you. That makes you extremely happy. Especially if your wish is around a water sign, or connected to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Your main opportunity for the next 2 weeks is the Lovers. So with the Lovers as your main opportunity, this is a card that talks about commitment. So committing to something, someone committing to you, a work commitment, showing up for you, being offered to you. It is a card of choices, dealing with head or heart decisions during this time, and we are asked to follow our hearts, to follow our dreams, to follow our intuition, but also consider the consequences of our actions, or consider the consequences of our decisions. But the Lovers is definitely talks about soulmate energy for some of you. So I feel that you will meet a soulmate during this time, or a commitment will happen between you and a soulmate during this time, or committing to taking things further, or marriage commitments, that sort of thing, or living together, that sort of thing happening for those of you. Or again, it can be a work commitment where you get offered a job and that's your yes answer, where you commit to starting your own business and that's your yes answer. It's definitely a commitment that is long lasting. Therefore, you have to consider things, pros and cons. But if you feel good about something, if your intuition is telling you go for it, if signs that you're seeing are telling you to go for it, if you're asking the universe, your angels, your guides questions, and they're saying yes, go for it, definitely go for it, okay? Your challenge is the Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, for some of you, first of all, both the Lovers and the Two of Cups talks about soulmate energy. For some of you, you may have difficulty committing, or you may have commitment issues. It can be, for those of you that the Two of Cups talks about delays with a commitment or someone holding back. For those of you, this is overcommitting, overextending. And I feel that you can do that and be successful as long as you balance things properly, okay? The Two of Cups, it can be someone offering love to you, maybe two different people offering love to you, and that's your challenge. Which one do you choose? It can be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this can be Gemini. And I feel like you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. Listen to your heart. And again, think about the long-term consequences. Think about things in terms of, am I going to be happy with this 5 years from now? Does this really have a future? Is this going to make me happy? Is this a positive influence in my life? And so on and so forth. Just ask yourself some questions in terms of the long-term gain or the long-term consequences of your choices at this time, and just go for it, okay? And it can be the same situation in a work sense, or any other decision that you have to make during this time, where both options look really good, or at least two options look really, really good, and you're not sure which decision to make, which choice to make, because you're afraid of making the wrong one. Contemplate, think things through, think about the long-term situation, and I feel that one option is definitely going to stand out when you do this, and it's going to make your choice process easier. Your advice is actually the Devil, and the Devil is a major arcana card. Now the Devil is actually kind of the dark side of the Lovers. If you can see, these cards are mirrored. So for some of you, this does talk about, make sure that you're not choosing the temptation. Try to stay on the straight and narrow. Try not to go for the short, quick gain, and not really thinking about the long-term stuff. If you have a choice of jobs, don't go for the one that pays you more and is kind of shady. You know what I mean? Like, you have a lot of questions about that job that are not answered, or things feel off, but it pays a lot. And so you go for it and you get yourself mixed up with complicated moral situations. Just think about the long term, okay? And make your decision that way. Stay true to who you are. Make sure that no one's pressuring you or bullying you or pushing you in a corner. And the Devil is also a card of excess. So in terms of advice, it says just be mindful of what you're doing and how much you're doing of that, okay? Don't overwork yourself. Don't overextend yourself. Don't commit to too many things, or try to keep too many people in your life, or commit to a lot of different people in your life, okay? In terms of, you know, kind of maybe lying to them or lying to yourself. And by committing to everyone, you don't really have to make a choice in terms of which one do you choose. Whatever you do, okay, with this, it's asking you to do things in moderation, to do things with balance in mind, with long-term consequences in mind, and don't overindulge, because the Nine of Cups is also a card that can talk about overindulging and that kind of leading you astray. All right, the straight and narrow path, and the outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this is your energy. For some of you, it's earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, this is your energy where you offer someone your heart, okay? So you make the choice. You commit to someone, or you commit to a job, okay? For those of you, this is overcoming issues with commitment, or overcoming issues with fear of change or fear of making a decision. This is really moving forward with something that you have contemplated, you've thought about it, you've thought things through. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles likes to take his time to think things through, to contemplate. They take longer to decide what they want to do, but once they have decided, and they get going with that, they move surely forward. Okay, it is with the Knight of Pentacles, it's pretty much almost like the only knight that guarantees getting to their goal, reaching their objective, because they take longer to start, because they contemplate things and they think things through and come up with a plan. But once they do get going, they know exactly what they're doing and nothing stands in their way. Okay, so it's success, it's moving forward. For some of you, this is definitely committing to something. For others, this is moving forward from a time where you've held yourself back, or where you've experienced delays, obstacles, procrastination. You've had to be extra cautious, you've had to overanalyze things, and you're coming out of that time with this approach of balance, moderation, and long-term consequences. It's success, it's moving forward. And for those of you, it's saying whatever you're contemplating, maybe talk to a Capricorn person, because this person may give you the answer to what you're going through, okay? But it's a beautiful reading, lots of positive energy, moving forward, soulmate energy, life-changing commitments happening during this time. So I look forward to your comments, I look forward to your feedback, and how this makes sense to you, how it applies to you if it does. It looks like a wonderful time, so I hope that everyone has a very successful time ahead. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for all your support. Have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.